Action is on. Mike Reed all in to start us off. Jerry lays down the ace-10. Ace-queen for OJ. Misread on the cards. It was the queen-jack of hearts for Mike Reed. The ace-queen for OJ. He'll have to make the call. All in action to start us off tonight. Mike Reed at risk and behind. He'll need some help here with the queen-jack of hearts. He does catch a third heart on the river. Queen Jack, good for the king high flush. Very unfortunate run out for OJ with the ace of hearts. Can you grab the AC for him?
Oh, this is where it goes on for the Lakers.
Let's go Timberwolves. Send that asses home. They're already in LA. No need to put them on another flight. Send them out to Minnesota, you know.
Still on vacay.
Because I had King Ford suited. That would have been really funny. Crack those checks.
Aaron's got ace-10 under the gun here. See what size. It's that same 15,000 bet that he made with the pocket jacks. Ace-jack for OJ. Sauger, jack 10 of spades. Will make the call. Joe let go king jack. Only one jack remaining in the deck. Deuce, 4, queen on the flop. 2 hearts. No hearts for anybody out there. We check to the turn. Need 5 of hearts. Flush draw does get there if anybody were to have the hearts. Looks like OJ is going to represent the hearts. 18,000 to go. Sauger gets away from it. As does Aaron. A great bet from OJ. Of course, he was in the lead the whole time. Just barely with the ace-jack. Folds all the way to Joy at the button. Joe, however, is going to raise it up 15,000 to go with the king, queen of clubs. Only one to act behind. Aaron is not going to be able to make the call. Move on to the next hand. Joe will take down the chips in the middle. Blinds are up 3,000, 6,000, 6,000. It's ladies for Andrew. $13,500 to go. No 500 chips in play. Sauger with pocket sevens is gonna raise it to 26 right behind him. Andrew all in with the pocket queens. Sauger makes the call. He's in trouble looking for a 7. At risk and behind. Very bad flop for the pocket sevens. Just the river. No help to come. A great game from Sauger tonight. Great job, Andrew, finding maximum value with the pocket queens. Ace Jack for OJ again. He's gonna limp in there. Mike Reed makes the call. Joy, with 35,000 behind, is going to be all in on the pocket fours. It's a flip for OJ. Very unlikely that Mike Reed's gonna stick around with the suited connectors. Ace Jack up against the pocket fours. Joy at risk. Just looking to fade aces and jacks. Ooh, 4 on the flop. Needs to dodge the 5. No 5 to come. Joy is good with a set of 4s.
This would have been a chop and not a bad lead. Straight on the board, yeah.
Holding first now. 11 minutes left.
Yeah, satellite?
I've been in first since I was 35 minutes. So later it took 11 minutes.
Since I told you to jam?
Yes.
In the small blind, Jerry reaching for chips.
My $25. You my $12.50.
It's now 15,000 to go. A little bit of a move here from Jerry. He'll get Andrew to show it before he folds it. Never a bad time to take down the blinds, especially later and later in the night we get. The higher and higher the blinds go.
11. They're up to 11 right now. Oh, no, they're up to 15. 30.
Yeah, I just
Don't even get involved in big pots. Just skill lines get high. 6,000.
Joy's gonna call with the King Jack.
It's a satellite. It doesn't matter if you're first or 15. You know, it's the
Right.
same shit.
It's the same spot.
You're all just giving 6,000.
King Jack for Andrew as well. He just makes the call.
some of the satellites only get up like 20.
Yeah, this one was only 10 and now it's up to 15.
45,000.
Total of 31,000. Joy has to lay it down. Andrew
Is this the
reaching for the chips. Gonna make the call, it seems. He sure is. Just the two of them heading to the flop. King Jack up against the 5-4.
I'm big blind. Yeah, we'll meet it.
Aaron's got a mystery. He's gonna raise it up to that 15 he likes. OJ lays down the 3s. As does Mike Reed, lays down the suited queen from the big blind. OJ or Aaron will take it down pre-flop.
On top of the 488.
Yes.
Ace Jack for Aaron.
1,000.
Jerry's got pocket sevens. It's gonna be heads up, it seems. Aaron flipping with Jerry. Ace 10 4. Aaron takes the lead. 22,000 to go. Jerry's gonna make the call. Three changes nothing. It's an all in from Aaron. And Jerry makes the call. He's behind here. Still looking for a 7 on the river at risk against Aaron. Three, no good. Great game from Jerry tonight.
Those cards look like sevens to Jerry. Well, Jack had his game too. There's still two left. There's still two left. Good game, Jerry.
Congrats, of course, to all of our final table participants. Everybody who made it this far tonight gets another point towards our WSOP series. As we work into the last month of the series, last 8 tournaments coming up in the month of May, before we find out who will be representing South Plains and, of course, Farwell's finest poker players. We've been playing on the stream every Wednesday and Friday night to see who will be in the 2025 main event this year. All in for Mike Reed, Jack 7 suited. Joe lays it down.
Still producing it, man.
Still got another 5 years in it.
I was gonna say, I don't think no any more than 5.
Be all in.
It's all in from D with the King Deuce of Diamonds.
41.
There is no caller. Andrew's got quite the stack in front of him. Call from OJ, ace 8 of hearts. Pocket jacks for Aaron. We'll make it 35,000 to go. Queen deuce suited for D, this time not feeling the diamonds. OJ's gonna lay it down. Another nice little pickup there from Aaron.
Yeah. But it looks more like saw or
Yeah.
stupid.
Well, I think they did a series like One Generation Always Lived or something.
Yeah.
There's like 8 of them now.
This might be a series. This might be what this is.
I'm gonna take it by myself, but then I got just sitting here by myself.
It happens sometimes for a little bit.
Joe's got a mystery. He'll make it 20,000 to continue.
I'm like 80,000 minutes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
King 6 suited for Andrew in the big blind.
Did you win those jacks already?
Could go either way. Looks like he is opting to defend. Just the two of them. We'll be sweating it out with Andrew. He's looking for spades, king high flops, queen high flops, all red cards. Not quite his jam. He'll check it over to Joe, who will jam. We can't even get the camera back over to Andrew before the cards hit the muck. A lot of 3X's and 8 highs around the table. Only 1 3 left in the deck. 9 deuce. That's how you make a bad hand without the 3s. Ace deuce for OJ, an absolute monster compared to the rest of the table's holdings.
Nice. Now you're pretty much getting PC. You play. How many people are left?
30.
And they're paying 17? You could probably not play a hand and get a seat.
Joy's got 8-3 again. Joe this time with the ace deuce. He's not impressed. All in from D with the ace 9. It's a call from Mike Reed. He's got king 10 of diamonds. He is behind, but he does have D covered if he cannot find a king or 10. D finds it. The 10 on the flop for Mike Reed, but D runners the straight to the 10. Very, very unfortunate run out for Mike Reed. D finds a big double up. Back in the game again. King 8 suited for Joe. Queen 9 suited for Andrew. He opts not to play it either. Oh, here we go. Raise to 20 and all in from Mike Reed. It's all in for less. OJ has no option. The 7 deuce will find showdown this hand. A deuce on the flop. He'll need help up against the king of Mike Reed. Good hand from Mike Reed. He'll find the double up.
I was gonna raise, but I thought you were gonna call on
It's gonna leave Mike Reed with
You didn't see that?
leave 28,000.
Extend the series of it.
OJ makes the call with the 10-8. Ace 5 for Mike Reed. He'll get away from it. Joe's gonna take the option to check in the big blind. 9-4 up against the 10-8. Deuce 5-10. Top pair for OJ. Joe is gonna stab pre-flop, but have to get away from it. OJ's got the goods this time.
They were stuck together. It was stuck underneath because as soon as I put my hand on it, I separated.
D is gonna look down at Big Slick. Just a call, a little bit sneaky. The ace king, a7 for Aaron. He could find or raise from the big blind here. He absolutely does. All in from D instantly with the ace king. Aaron may feel like he's trapped himself into the call. He does not. He does get away from it. A good fold. It's all in for Mike Reed with the Queen Jack again. This was what we saw firsthand. He was suited last time. 10-6 for D. Really hard to make the call here. He does lay it down. Mike Reed will take it down pre-flop.
Struggling down to 7 big. There's only 13 minutes to late red hands. Waiting for them to double up again. Haven't seen anything since those pocket moves.
It's all in for Mike Reed. Mystery hand. Ace 4 suited for Aaron.
How much is it?
He's been getting tired of folding. We could see some action here. The suited wheel ace. Ace 4. He does make the call. Ace Queen up against the Ace 4. Two diamonds, but a queen out there. Aaron live, but he needs some help. King or a diamond. The 5 of spades, no help for him.
I can't catch a flush ever.
Mike Reed's gonna find a big double up. Close, but no cigar for Aaron's ace of diamonds.
Mike, a little spin up. A little spin up. Yeah.
All in pocket threes. Not one call there. This pocket three. Ace jack. Ace in the window.
Ace to 25 from Joe. He's got ace 10. It's all in from Aaron with pocket kings. Joe does make the call. He's all in for less behind Aaron. He's looking to catch an ace at risk. No ace on the flop. And a king on the river.
I think you got me covered, dude.
Joe's got just about 10,000 behind. Aaron, a massive double up, finds himself back in the mix. Joy will be first to act this hand. Ace Jack for Joy. Under the gun. See what she opts to do. It's gonna be Oliver. Looks like 35,000. Aaron's got ducks. If he can find the call, it would be a flip. Not an easy call to find. He does make the call. Mike Reed gets away from it. It's going to be all in pre-flop, just the race. Ace Jack up against Aaron's deuces. Joy at risk, looking for an ace or a jack. Ace on the flop, but with the 2-3.
5.
A 5 would be a chop, but no 5 to come. Really, really gross flop for Joy. She played a great game tonight, fought hard, coming into the final table short stacked. Aaron starting to build a little bit of momentum. We're down to 6 players at our final table. Andrew, OJ, Mike Reed, Joe, Aaron, and D. Joe is going to be all in. Oh, he had King 10. All in for the blind. But a missed deal. That's got to feel pretty sick. Very unlikely he'll get to look down at a better hand than King 10. Hopefully he didn't look down at all. Saved himself the pain of having to toss it back to the dealer. Wow. Did you just get dealt Queen 10? Or King 10 again? Mike Reed makes the call, as does D. They'll be fighting for a side pot. 9, 7, 10 top pair for Joe. Everybody caught a pair. D makes it 15 to go. Mike Reed's going to make the call. D with a gut shot on top of his pair of 7s. Mike Reed with the pair of 9s. Checks it over to D, who checks it back. River card. The 10. 3 10s for Joe. 25,000 for showdown. Great hand for Joe. He did get the King 10 twice in a row. What are the chances of that? King 10 twice in a row, and he rivers 3 10s to stay alive. A couple of miracle cards for Joe. King 9 suited for D. Very pretty hand. Queen of diamonds is exposed. He will make the call, nevertheless. Heads up. Queen for Aaron. I believe it was 3 queens around the table. 2 diamonds out there for D. The bet on the flop gonna be good for D.
25.
Random.
Mike Reed is being haunted by the 8-6 offsuit. Can't get away from it. It's all in from Joe with the king 5 of spades. 8-7 for OJ. He's gonna have to make the call here. Joe at risk and behind, looking for a king 5 or spades up against the ace-7 of OJ. There's one spade out there. Not gonna be enough spades. Great game tonight from Joe, fighting hard after getting short stacked. Getting in that big pot against Aaron. Stuck around for just about as long as he could, but no more run good left in the tank for Joe. Down to 5. Blinds will be up 6,000, 12,000, 12,000 as we get the 5-man action underway. Aaron with the 7 deuce. Likely to just let it go. Not much. Ooh. King Queen. Gonna make the call for D. Jack 6 suited for OJ. Does make the call. Pocket 9s for Mike Reed. He's all in. D with King Queen. In a really tough spot. It's really hard to call with the player behind. He folds. There's not much. OJ could find the call here, but unlikely with the Jack 6 of hearts. A great bet from Mike Reed with his pocket 9s. Take the newly increased blinds down. Not gonna have to, I guess technically being in the big blind, he was at risk of losing the 12,000 rather than winning it. This time D will be under the gun. Queen 10 for OJ. He'll make the call. Mike Reed will as well. Check from Aaron in the big blind with the 6 deuce. Not the prettiest 2 cards we've ever seen, but the 6 on the flop. Not so hot up against the 10s for OJ and Mike Reed. Mike Reed's going to lead out of position, 25,000. And he's going to get both players to fold. A great bet for Mike Reed. OJ folding in fear of the king up against Mike Reed's 10-5 offsuit in the small blind. Jack 8 suited for OJ's hand. Ace 7 for Mike Reed. He's in there. Aaron's got 6-3 this time. Just a little bit better. He'll make the call. And a check from D in the big blind. 4 out of the 5 of us will see a flop. Wow, how about that, Aaron? They check to OJ. Aaron flopped 3 6s. $12,000, the min bet from OJ. Mike Reed folds. Aaron will not be folding. He'll make the call. Go heads up to the turn. 4 has OJ drawing dead. Aaron checks it over to him. OJ checks it back. Bet of 20,000 from Aaron now, leading out on the river. OJ's gonna lay down the jack high. Seems like the table just as interested in the Lakers game as they are our final table tonight. A lot of hype around South Plains about the NBA playoffs. A little bit of hype about the NHL playoffs, but I'd say far less hype about the National Hockey League out here in New Mexico. A raise to 30 from the resident hockey enjoyer with 10-9 of diamonds. He'll take it down pre-flop. Great bet from Aaron.
King 4 of clubs.
Raised to 25,000 from Mike Reed with the ace 8. Aaron folds, but D is all in. King 10. Pocket jacks for Andrew. Now we've got something brewing. Just the flat from Andrew with the jacks. Ace 8 of clubs will hit the muck King 10 up against the pocket jacks. D at risk. Andrew looking to fade the king. Only 110 for D. Not quite enough. Great game from D tonight. Great to see him back at the final table. That leaves us at 4. We have reached the bubble. Tonight, top 3 will get paid, as well as getting extra WSOP points. It'll be 2 WSOP points for our little series out here in Farwell for third place, 3 for second, and 5 for first. Mike Reed currently in first place on our leaderboard with over 30 points.
Look at Aaron's cool stat now.
OJ's got 10 deuce in the small. $25 to go. Mike Reed's going to lay it down. OJ, take it down pre-flop with the Brunson. Just have to say, very happy with OJ's play tonight. We've seen him with the 7 deuce. Granted, I think we ended up seeing the 7 deuce fall from Grace up against the King Jack, all in for less from Mike Reed. But you have to admire the raise to 20 pre-flop with the 7 deuce. And he's rewarded when he looks down at 10 deuce and gets it through pre-flop. Andrew, first to act. Pocket 4s. $25,000 to continue. Mike Reed gets away from it. Wow. Aaron does not in the big blind. Calls with the Jeremy special. 5-3 of hearts up against the pocket 4s. Aaron, whether he can believe it or not, has an over. Holding the 5-3. Problem, Andrew has all of the outs. Except for that 4 that hits the flop. Aaron's got the gut shot. Backdoor hearts up against the flop set for Andrew. Minimum bet from Andrew, $12,000 to continue. Aaron's going to see a turn card. Second ace leaves Andrew with 4s full of aces. Andrew checks it back this time. Aaron out of position, a third ace on the river. Now it's aces full of 4s. Aaron checks. Andrew checks back, afraid the possibility of quad aces or aces full of 10s.
First, I was hoping to go release. I'm like, oh, he didn't.
2 minutes left in this blind level at 6-12-12. Mike Reed. Jack 10 of hearts is going to raise up to 25,000. It's a call from Aaron with the Queen 9 of clubs. Jack 10 offsuit for Andrew in the big blind. Likely to see a flop as well. He does put in the calling chips. 3 ways to the flop between Andrew and Mike Reed's Jack 10 and Aaron's Queen 9. flop is 10, 4, 3, 2 diamonds. Andrew and Mike Reed have both flopped top pair. They check it to Mike Reed, who shoves all in. Now Andrew's in a tough position. Will he be able to call Mike Reed's all in with top pair? Fourth kicker. And no backdoor draws. No diamonds for him. He does make the call. It's gonna be a chop.
I think I have to call.
Great call from Andrew.
Not saying that.
Andrew, Aaron rather. Things that make you go, After folding his Queen 9 against Jack 10 and Jack 10.
You're a big blind, Will, so you lost money.
Chop your money, what do you mean?
Chop your Annie.
Yeah, but I still made money. I got a couple thousand inside. 75 in the middle, I had 22.
Annie's 12. My 12 million is 6.
Did you call them?
Oh, did I call this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, right.
I forgot to call this.
This will be the last hand of 6, 12, 12.
Probably, I mean, I'm in the big one now, kind of.
Ace 7 for Aaron. He's going to raise it up to 30. Queen 8 suited for Andrew, very similar to Aaron's last holdings. King 10, OJ is going to find the call. And looks like he will announce the check in the blind. Good check in the blind. He flopped up and down, up against Aaron's 7 for bottom pair. 25,000 to continue. Quick call from OJ. The 3 of spades is no help. They check to the river. The 6 OJ rivers the 10 high straight. He bets 50,000. Aaron makes the good fold. What a river card. It's 5-3 again for Aaron. He will be quick to lay it down this time. Ace 7 of clubs for OJ. He will make the call. Mike Reed checks in the big blind with the Jack 10 offsuit. Heads up to the flop. Jack, King, 6, Rainbow. 1 club out there. Backdoor nut flush draw for OJ, who checks it over to Mike Reed. Mike Reed will bet the minimum 16,000. Looks like OJ is going to put in the call. See a turn card. A second jack for Mike Reed. All in. OJ cannot call. Another nice little chip up for Mike Reed. Came into the final table, one of the shortest stacks. Look at him now, top 4 on the bubble. Fighting to get paid tonight. Like I said, he's already in first place on our leaderboard. Just a cherry on top. Mike Reed's a bit of a collector of cherries, it seems, with 30 plus points. some point. There's going to be more cherries than icing. Mike Reed makes the call. 10-6, all in. Aaron with 10-8. There's no way he can know that he's good there. Interesting. Of course, the snap fold from Mike Reed's 10-6 suited. Aaron all in on the 10-8 offsuit. And he was in incredible shape.
Why do you see those commercials? Like, he's way more money.
They probably give him some creative like flexibility.
Jack 9 of clubs. It's going to be a call from Mike Reed. And a check from Andrew with the Jack 7 offsuit. Mike Reed, big favorite to win this hand pre-flop. Some backdoor straight possibilities for both of our players here. It's another bet of 16,000 the minimum from Mike Reed on the flop. Andrew's going to lay it down. They're going to push another pot over to Mike Reed. Ten minutes remaining in our final blind level before break. Mike Reed thinks better than to put in the call with the 10-6 again. It's going to be a walk to OJ. Take a look at our stacks again. Andrew in the lead, just short of 500,000 in chips. Mike Reed still hovering around 10 big blinds as the blinds increase. Aaron slowly coming down to meet him at that 10 big blind mark. Yep, Aaron's got a mystery. Wonder if he'll raise to 32,000. No, he will shove all in. No need for the raise. Mike Reed's gonna fold. In the big blind, no action for whatever Aaron was holding. Pocket sixes for Andrew. $16,000, just the call with pocket sixes. Call from OJ with Queen 8 of diamonds, King Jack for Mike Reed. He will make the call. Just Aaron left to act. He'll check in the big blind with the 7 deuce of diamonds. Seven, 8, Jack. OJ with a pair of 8s. Mike Reed with top pair. Aaron with bottom pair. And Andrew with an even lower pair. OJ makes it 20,000 to go. Mike Reed shoves all in with the top pair. OJ's got to lay down the queen 8. Another great pot for Mike Reed. He's on a bit of a roll now. Action will start on OJ this hand. And OJ is going to look down at Big Slick. Ace of diamonds, king of hearts. It's the minimum raise, 32,000 to continue. King 3 for Andrew. He's got to put it down in the big blind. OJ, nice enough to show him. He made the good fold up against Big Slick. Mike Reed looks down at Jack 9 offsuit. He doesn't look too excited. Aaron. Pretty happy camper. He's all in with Ace King. Andrew folds the Queen 10. Ace Jack for OJ. He folds the Ace Jack. What a fold from OJ. We have 4 minutes to see if we will be returning from break at the bubble or in the money. Aaron wins last hand pre-flop with the Ace King. Looks down at the Ace Jack under the gun this hand. Doesn't look like the all-in. This time he opts for 50,000 chips. OJ has a much easier fold this time. Mike Reed, the easiest fold, perhaps. Uh-oh. I should not say that before he puts down the dirty diaper, but he does find the fold in the big blind with the 3 deuce. Now it is Andrew in the hot seat. Some connectors, not quite suited, but Jack 10 is a pretty poker hand. He's going to lay it down while it's free. No need to get involved in. Aaron also had some connectors. Not quite as big as the Jack 10. King 7 under the gun for OJ. Wants no part. Aaron not going to be folding this hand. King, queen of diamonds. Folds to him in the small blind.
No Sunday scroll for me yet?
He'll make it 40,000 to go. Andrew, not happy that he doesn't get a walk. He feels like it's his turn. The Jack-8 offsuit is going to be good enough for him to make the call. Here comes the flop. Heads up. Andrew and Aaron. King on the flop. $25,000 to go now. Andrew's gonna lay it down. Just a minute remaining until we go on break. Got a pretty good cash game going, it seems like. If you're looking for some cash hold'em action out here in West Texas, South Plains is the place to be. Great action, low price. Stop by. We're right across the street from Allsup's, next door to the Porky's Liquor in Farwell, Texas. Mike Reed, just a little bit better. The under the gun hand last hand. King 7 upgraded to the King 8. How about King 6 of hearts for Aaron? That's a marginally better hand than King 7. Queen 7. Now we're getting marginally worse than King 7. He will make the call in the small blind. OJ checking the 9-3 offsuit. 5-8-8 on the flop. Check from Andrew. OJ not looking to check. And Andrew's going to get away from it. That brings us to our 15-minute break. We'll be back shortly. Thanks for joining us. Action soon to return. Looks like action will start on Aaron after the break. We return on the bubble. That's my line. Not much to look down at to start us off for Aaron. It's going to be a call from OJ with the 6-5. Mike Reed just going to check the 10-4 offsuit. Going heads up to the flop, a blind battle. Wow. 7, 8, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8 up against the 10-4. OJ checks it. The bet from Mike Reed is enough to get him away from it. Luckily, could have been real trouble for the both of them, depending on those last two cards. A raise to 40,000 under the gun from Andrew with the King Jack offsuit. All in from Mike Reed with pocket nines. Andrew lays down the Queen Jack. Mike Reed's going to get a nice pot pre-flop. His momentum carried through the break, it seems.
There it is, buddy. I told you you'd know him.
I was due, right?
Seven four for both Aaron and Andrew.
He snapped it with eights.
Yeah, eights?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
7-4, probably not even good with the jam. Be an interesting hand if we had the all-in from 7-4 offsuit and the call from 7-4 offsuit pre-flop, though. It's call from OJ. Check from Mike Reed with the Queen 7 of hearts. Heads up to the flop. Another blind battle between these two. Mike Reed's going to flop top pair again. 35,000 from OJ. All in from Mike Reed with top pair. OJ's going to have to lay it down. Mike Reed keeps it up Blinds now at 10,000, 20,000, 20,000. We're creeping up on the nosebleeds. Take one last look here. Now everybody with these higher blinds close enough to broke for us to see just how many blinds they have here on our graphic. Pretty close little matchup. Two of us there at the 9 big mark. Our chip leader at 16 bigs. Aaron gets the walk with King Jack.
Would you have King Jack?
I was ripping into Andrew. Under the gun limp with aces.
Only a 6-point game.
Tonight's game.
Just chill. You're trying to jinx me. You're trying to
Going back. I'm winning that game too.
It's Ace Jack for Mike Reed. 50,000 to go. Jack 10 for Andrew.
See, he's like a whole minute behind or 40 seconds behind.
Mike Reed will be first to act. Some connectors, but not the prettiest pair of cards. He's going to fold it while it's free. A little bit worse for Aaron. 3 deuce. It's a call. All in from OJ with the suited ace. A quick fold from Andrew in the small blind. Slightly better for Aaron this hand. I don't think he will be finding a flop with the 5 deuce though. Jack 9 of diamonds. Very pretty holding. King 9 of spades. Also a very pretty holding. Mike Reed in great position coming to the flop. Ace 8. Ace. They checked the turn. 10. Now it's up and down for Andrew. Mike Reed betting 30,000 for Andrew to continue with his up and down straight draw. It's a raise to 60 and a fold from Mike Reed. A great bet from Andrew there on the turn. Mike Reed's reign of terror going to be at least slowed after that last hand. Jury's still out on whether the reign has quite ended. See how the rest of this tournament plays out for him. King Jack of diamonds for Andrew. Probably going to see a very similar raise sizing. Exactly the same, 45,000 to go again. Mike Reed does not have the goods to call this time. 8-6 of diamonds. If Aaron were to call because he is suited and connected, he'd be in big trouble up against diamonds. He does make the call. 8-6 of diamonds up against Andrew's King Jack of diamonds to the flop. Ace, queen, 8. The ace of clubs out there. It's a bet from Aaron. 25,000 to continue. Andrew is going to make the call with his gut shot and backdoor diamonds. He finds the gut shot and is open to backdoor diamonds. Now on the gut shot to the royal flush. And Aaron's still betting. 30,000 to go. Andrew is good. He makes the call. It's already locked up for him. The jack does not change much. Aaron now checks it over. Andrew's holding Broadway. And crafting a bet. Looks like 65,000. Snap fold. Aaron does not find a diamond on the river. Would have been real big trouble if he had.
Plus 200 plus 200 $100.
Reach out to royal nuts.
Okay. That's gross.
What'd you have?
Ace 10 for OJ.
You calling a re-raise on the turn?
He is all in. Mike Reed has pocket fours. He's going to lay him down. Ace 9 for Aaron. I was going to say disapproving sounds coming from the other side of the office. This is a fold from Aaron with the ace 9 as well. Andrew, too nitty to get involved with the Jeremy special. So, OJ will take it down pre-flop.
Trying to make a move and betting in the weeds. Story of my life.
Mike Reed, haunted by the 4 from last hand with 8-4 offsuit this hand. Ace 7 suited for Aaron. He's all in. And it's a call from OJ. King 10 of hearts. Aaron at risk, but in the lead. Just about 50-50 on the equity side of things. A 10 on the river.
Yeah, not really.
Nightmare 5 street for Aaron. OJ catches the 10 of spades. Congratulations to our final 3 players who have made the money and earned themselves a couple extra WSOP points. Andrew on the button will be first to act. First hand of 3-man action. Gonna fold the 10-9. OJ's in there with the 6-3 offsuit, and Mike Reed's gonna check the good old 7-deuce offsuit. Neither of them quite connect with the flop, but very close with the 5 and the 8 out there. OJ makes it 25K to go. Mike Reed does not have anything to hold on to. He'll have to let the 7-deuce hit the muck. A7 for OJ. He'll make the call. All three of us are going to see the flop. King 3-3. Mike Reed bets 30,000. And no one will continue. Flopping the top two. Blinds are up 15,000, 30,000, 30,000. Take a look after this last couple of hands. Mike Reed currently the short stack with 7 big blinds. Andrew and OJ just about neck and neck at 12 and 13 respectively. OJ is going to get to walk this hand with the Jack 10 offsuit. King 7 for OJ. We'll make it.
15, 30, 30, you were 5 short in the small blind. I'm raising 60,000. 65.
Mike Reed has aces. Rockets from Mike Reed. OJ is going to get away from it pre-flop. Not much for Mike Reed to look down at. Total of 60 to go. Mike Reed's going to have to put it down. A great pre-flop bet from Andrew with the Jack 6 of clubs. Ten nine for Andrew again. This was the hand he looked down at for the first hand of 3-man action. Mike Reed with the pocket 5 is going to take it pre-flop. It's all in from OJ. Mike Reed does not have the goods. What a flop. Andrew has 3s and 7s. OJ has trip 7s. Andrew leads out for 30. It's a call from OJ. And a call from Mike Reed as well. He turns his king, which is no good. OJ's 7 is going to hold. They check it to OJ this time, who's now all in. Mike Reed could be in trouble with this king on the turn. Mike Reed gets away from it. Now it's Andrew in his pocket 3s. Andrew says no hero call. Lays down the pocket 3s. Good fold. Queen 3 for Mike Reed. Queen 5 for Andrew. Goal 9 deuce for OJ, who will receive the walk in the big blind.
You had there, Mikey, that you thought so much. Yeah.
Queen 5 again for Andrew, this time suited. He does lay it down. OJ makes the call with the king deuce and a check from Mike Reed with the 10-3 offsuit. A lucky hand of sorts. 8-4 queen. 2 hearts out there. The bet on the flop would be good for Mike Reed. Straight bet. Only one way to take it down with the 10-3 there.
That's a greater club than some of that club, bro.
Queen Rag is all over the place right now. Mike Reed's gonna call with the 5-3 of diamonds. Let's check from Andrew with ace deuce. 8, king, queen, 2 diamonds. Check from Mike Reed. Check from Andrew. Now a second 8, the 8 of hearts. on the turn. Bet of 30 from Mike Reed. Quick call from Andrew. Off to the river. A black 6. Andrew's ace high is good. Just about whether or not Mike Reed could bet it, he cannot. It'll be a check back from Andrew as well. We'll table the ace high. $150,000 in the middle. Not a bad pot to take down with ace high. 5 big blinds is a big deal. Getting this late into the tournament structure. Jackson 5 for Mike Reed. Not a taker. Andrew with Jack 7 is looking to get involved. $60,000 to go. OJ with ace 6 offsuit is going to make the call. Heads up to the flop. Blind on blind action between Andrew and OJ. Queen, 10, 6, 2 spades. Bet from Andrew, 30,000. It's going to be a quick call from OJ, who paired his 6. King of Hearts out there now. It's a check from Andrew. Over to OJ. Gonna check it back. 7 on the river. Andrew's gonna be good. It's a bet of 60,000. OJ will not make the call with his 6.
What about me and you?
300 apiece.
Yeah.
Y'all know the points on this. I don't care if they have 2 damn points.
I want to play it out, but I was going to risk it.
Looks like we have arrived at a deal. They're gonna chop it 3 ways, $300 each.
That's a good deal for you.
They're gonna give Andrew first place points, OJ second place points, and Mike Reed, our point leader at the moment, will take third place points. Great game from everybody who came out tonight. Big congrats to our 3 players who have chopped the prize pool and earned themselves extra WSOP points tonight. We'll be back on Friday, another installment of our WSOP series. Until then,